Welcome to part 2 of Princess and the Goblins. I hope you enjoyed the first part, and now you're ready for the second part. Let's begin. Princess Irene. Danger? Lance. Yes, danger. Remember the fairy tales I told you as a child? About fairies taking people in their fairy ring, and the goblin tricks that they played on humans, and how some even die from them? I know you don't believe in them, but trust me when I say that they are as real as you and me. He looks serious about what he's saying to Princess Irene. You don't know much about his past. You don't know about him being a peasant miner that somehow became a well-respected knight, or why he always has a cane when he doesn't seem all that injured or crippled, or why some of the kingdom like to be rude to him and talk badly behind his back. What you do know is that he can tell really interesting stories at times, and two became friends. Princess Irene. What are the goblins like? Lance. What do you mean? Do you mean when I was younger, or before they turn into these hideous creatures that are like how they behave? Lays his cane down on his lap. Princess Irene. Just in general. Lance. Maybe I should begin on what they used to be and then what they are now. This was something told to me when I was younger. Long time ago, this land held creatures that seemed magical and beautiful. One being called nowadays as goblins. They were not always called that. Sadly, I don't know what they were called back then, but they seemed like a cross between a human and a furry animal, or at least the ones in this land anyway. They were a proud race, and maybe still to this day. They had lovely shades of color in their skin and in their fur and hair. Their ears, if you could see them, were like that of animals, even birds such as the owl. I can't remember everything, but I think I was told that they were very smart, but loved to play tricks on everyone. Most of them had strength matching 3 or 4 of our best men, our best soldiers. Regardless to looks and behavior, when humans arrived, it was somewhat hard for humans to live with them. Goblin hospitality can only go so far, and the humans feared their knowledge and their tricks. They have complained to the king at that time. The king, from then, was a power-hungry man, and did not like these creatures, even if he tried to force them to work for him, even in battle with other countries. When he couldn't get what he wanted, he decided to get rid of them instead. King Marcus forced the remaining ones down below the earth so that no one could use them against him. It takes a lot to anger a goblin, because they like a challenge, and they can be loyal to whom they love or care about. But what the king did to them, unforgivable. They grew into a shape of their hate for the humans and their king. Luckily, we have a great king that is caring and understanding. Lance smiles, like a father to all his people. Princess Irene. They sound nice. Lance. They could be at times, but they just love to play so many tricks on people. It was like living with smart, devious children that love to cause trouble at times. Thank goodness that this all happened years ago and not now. Princess Irene, why not now? Lance, good question, smiles. Honestly, I don't think I would mind seeing them as they were before, but I don't know how the people would fare living with them now. If they couldn't do it then. Lance looks down. Not everyone is caring and understanding as our king, and may not like something just because they are different from them. Sad smile. Princess Irene, can we go see them? Lance, no, his normal boring self. Princess Irene, you're so boring. Lance, and you're so ornery. He leans back on the tree behind him. Why don't you go and pick some flowers or something? After all, when the day is done, we'll just return home. You may not be able to have another chance to come outside again until you are older, possibly, and able to rule. Just do something and don't get hurt, okay? Or lost. Princess Irene, I want to find goblins. Lance, no, you don't. They would kidnap you, rip you to shreds, and if they knew you'd be here. Princess Irene, you're so boring. Princess Irene sulks. Lance, better to be safe and boring than anything else. My lady may look all she wants, but my men and I have scouted this location many a times to make sure that you will be safe. Princess Irene, but nothing fun will happen. Lance, exactly. And you will be safe while you play and do what you like out there in safe hands. Darn it, I really need to mind my words better. Ignore that comment. I just said and go play, my lady. Waves his hand to shoot Princess Irene away. Princess Irene, fine. Princess Irene goes out to explore the environment around. It looks wonderful. Even some good hiding trees, if she wanted to play hide and seek. Close by Princess Irene, she sees in the woods. It looks kind of dark, but she can see what looks like a path leading into the woods. There are some holes in the ground around. Princess Irene explores. The path looks kind of dark and leads her deeper into the woods. Princess Irene goes far to finally see a small clearing with a little pond with some frogs and fish in it. The water looks clean and surrounded by many beautiful but strange flowers. She sees a small bug-like thing that, when you look closely, look humanoid looking with some wings. Princess Irene approaches the humanoid looking things. Hello? They seem to not talk or understand Princess Irene and hide in the garden of flowers. Princess Irene picks a flower. A male voice, careful! Even the most beautiful and delicate things can cause quite a nasty bite. Princess Irene looks around and doesn't see anyone. Flowers in the tree above her begin to drop on her head, indicating that the voice is above her in a tree, but she can't quite see him, but she sees a bit of an outline with a light showing behind him. Princess Irene, hello? Male voice, what is a lovely thing like you doing here? He jumps down to her, and he seems really tall. Green skin, light color fur, animal-like ears. He is holding some flowers that he dropped on her head. Princess Irene, Exploring. I never really get to go outside. Male voice. Really? You poor thing. What could possibly be the reason? Seems ominous, picking the flower of its petals. Princess Irene. Well, I'm probably not supposed to say. Male voice. Oh? Is it a secret? Steps closer to Princess Irene, making her seem smaller than she already is. Princess Irene. Kinda. Who are you? Male voice grins. Oh, pardon me. Does a mocking bow. I'm what most are considered a goblin around here. Takes another step towards her. Do you know what that is? Says it playfully, ominously. Princess Irene. I was told about them, but not much. The male voice that is now considered the goblin. How interesting. And does your guard know where you are, princess? He says as he plays with her long hair, giving it a dark smile like he knows way more than he already should. Princess Irene. How did you know? Goblin. About what? You being the princess? He chuckles. We know lots of things. Grabs her hand. We know about your little story time with him and who your guard really is. And we know who you are, Sun Princess. It would be so easy to take you right now, and no one would even know. Showing his fangs as he smiles. Princess Irene. Well, why would you want to do that? Goblin. It's all you Sun people's fault. And if we take you, then maybe the kingdom will fall, and we will take back our land. Princess Irene. Your land? Goblin. Did you not listen to your guard? This all was ours. We had the mistake as to let you Sun people in. Princess Irene. That's not fair. Goblin. And you think what happened to us was fair? Princess Irene. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's unfair to take it. Lance almost hits the goblin in the head with his cane. Unhand my lady. The goblin unhands her and steps away. Goblin. Well, look at that. Looks like Sir Lance seems to have found us so soon. Lance. What are you doing here, your highness? Goblin. Maybe I'll tell you some other time. Lance shields Princess Irene from the goblin that seems to circle around her and Lance. Princess Irene. Your highness? Goblin. Yes. Grins again. I'm the Prince of Goblins. Does another mocking bow. If you wish to hear more of this roleplay, like the video and leave a comment down below. I do enjoy this story and this roleplay. I also like the movie as well, if you didn't know that there was a movie. That's it for now. See you later.